Day 6 in the building. Y'all know what time it is. So I got straight up and yeah, this morning I was like, I gotta get straight into Proverbs. Just read Proverbs 30, right? Because it is the 30th. I mean, Proverbs 29. Is this the 29th? So I actually did read 30, fresh out the wake up. But day 6, we about to get up. And Adam, y'all see what time it is? 4 o'clock, 4:40 a.m. Went to bed like 8, 9. So we're gonna go back through. Yeah, I know I was supposed to do Proverbs 29. I don't know why I thought it was the 30th, but I just wanted to let y'all know Proverbs 30, verse 5 and 6. Every word of God proves true. He is a shield to all who come to him for protection. Do not add to his words, or he may rebuke you and expose you as a liar. So solid. Overall, we need to be running to God for our protection. I fear no man truly. So, yeah, we about to get the day started. We're up and at 'em. First thing in the morning, feeling good. Another day. I know we about to go hit the gym. Let me go ahead and just pop the pre out the gates. Boom, we about to go pre-workout to start the day. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all real quick. Day 6. I'll be dry scooping the pre. Get in the system real quick. Oh, praise the Lord. Praise God for another day. Praise God. We're about to hit the gym. Let me just listen to Proverbs 29. So this is technically the 29th.
29. Whoever stubbornly refuses to accept criticism will suddenly be destroyed beyond recovery. When the godly are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked are in power, they groan. The man who loves wisdom brings joy to his father. But if he hangs around with prostitutes, his wealth is wasted. A just king gives stability to his nation, but one who demands bribes destroys it. To flatter friends is to lay a trap for their feet. Evil people are trapped by sin, but the righteous escape, shouting for joy. The godly care about the rights of the poor, but wicked don't care at all. Mockers can get the whole town agitated, but the wise will calm anger. If a wise person takes a fool to court, there will be ranting and ridicule, but no satisfaction. The bloodthirsty hate blameless people, but the upright seek to help them. Fools vent their anger, but the wise quietly hold it back. If a ruler pays attention to liars, all his advisors will. The poor and the oppressor have this in common. The Lord gives sight to the eyes of both. If a king judges the poor fairly, his throne will last forever. To discipline a child produces wisdom, but a mother is disgraced by an undisciplined child. When the wicked are in authority, sin flourishes, but the godly will let us see their downfall. Discipline your children, and they will give you peace of mind and will make your heart glad. When people do not accept divine guidance, they run wild, but whoever obeys the law is joyful. Words alone will not discipline a servant. The words may be understood, but they are not heeded. There is more hope for a fool than for someone who speaks without thinking. A servant pampered from childhood becomes a rebel. An angry person starts fights. A hot-tempered person commits all kinds of sin. Pride ends in humiliation, while humility brings honor. If you assist a thief, you only hurt yourself. You are sworn to tell the truth, but you dare not testify. Fearing people is a dangerous trap, but trusting the Lord means safety. Many seek the ruler's favor, but justice comes from the righteous despise the unjust. The wicked despise the godly.
Y'all heard of Proverbs 29. We're gonna go back to 30 again tomorrow, most likely. But hey, we are up, ready to get the day started. Pre already popped. It's gonna be an amazing day. So I'm really about to brush my teeth, wash my face. Another day, another dollar. Praise the Lord for waking me up. It's another day to go get it. It's another day to be alive and strive for what we actually want in life. So be grateful. There's so many things to be grateful for on a day-to-day basis. There's no reason to be mad about anything. You would never catch me mad about anything. Even when the worst things happen in life, I'll always try to find the needle, the thread, why it happened, what I can learn from what happened, and get better and better. So I'm about to brush my teeth, wash my face, and we about to get the day started, y'all. I'm just excited to be on day 6 of the vlogs. Day 6? I know you ain't think we was gonna make it to day 6, right? You ain't think we was gonna make it to day 6, right? Come on, man. We on day 6 with it, man. Gosh. Another day, another dollar. We about to get to it. Gonna wash the face and give me one to exfoliate with a little scrub to start. After you exfoliate, you gotta go wash and face wash. After you exfoliate, you know what I mean? Always cold water when you wash your face. Wash, teeth, bro. We ready to hit the gym, bro. I mean, praise the Lord for waking me up. You gotta think, there's thousands, I don't want to say millions, but there's thousands of people that didn't wake up this morning. Here we are awake right now. Awake, alive and well. What a blessing. So I like half cut my hair the other day in the sink. When y'all remember when I couldn't find a barber, we good now. I think we got a good barber now. You know what I'm saying? But Other day, I was trying to cut my own joint. So now my sink is kind of clogged, but we got some Drano from back in the day. We're about to throw this down there. When we get back from the gym, we're going to finish this out. Gotta like put some hot water down and have it cleared up. Let me go and get another 8 ounces of water real quick. Itching off the pre. We about to get it popping. So I'm gonna see y'all in a minute. Yup. So we just gotta change the battery, but we are about to get to the gym. We are dressed and ready. Let me plug up these camera batteries real quick so we can keep the vlogs going. You know what I mean? Gots to keep the vlogs going every day for the next 6 months. I bet. So we're all set. We about to, I don't even gotta say it. You know, I to go stupid in the gym real quick. I think I'm gonna actually record some content while in the gym too. So let me go ahead and get my other tripod. I'm gonna still bring the camera. And yeah, we're gonna do some talking heads in the gym. Feeling it this morning, obviously, but I got my mics, so we gonna get busy. All right, got everything I need. No headphones is crazy, bro. I'll bring a speaker. Trying to think if I should bring my other phone. We'll just go speaker. Let's get this money for another day to get to, another day to be great, another day to strive for your goals. Another day to do whatever you want in this life. Stop not doing what you want. There's so many people that's surviving life and not living life. Go live life. Go do something. Be something. No, I am for a fact, bro. You got the speaker. Go ahead. Let's get this money real quick. Praise the Lord, bro. Be great, bro. I look, you got too much stuff. I'm like dropping everything. The water bottle. Let's get this money. Nobody's elevator should be working, bro. Somebody up. It's actually up. Somebody was in there. Let's go ahead and turn the lights on in the gym. I know what time it is, man. We gonna get some work in here, y'all. About to go crazy. So let me just go ahead and stretch. Low key. Motivation vibe.
You can achieve a lot of if you get off your ass and start.
David Goggins, you start snapping, bro.
What would have had to have happened in a week for you to look back on that week with pride? Stop breaking promises to yourself. When you say, I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m. and when the option comes to hit the snooze button, go do it.
Yes,
That's
Ski.
the win you've got for the day. That's action.
Oh, man.
Could have been great.
Yep.
Know what time it is.
And then you're going to win.
A lot of people wait for perfect conditions to start, but don't realize that starting is the perfect condition.
Tired
Boss.
don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're going to be tired. I don't get tired.
It doesn't matter how hard you work, but I'm willing to work harder than you.
Rest at the end, not in the middle.
You have one life. Don't settle for mediocrity.
Life without those challenges, it's just existence. Don't just exist. Go live.
We're up here because let nothing stand in our way.
There's no excuse not to be the hardest motherfucking worker in the room.
Everyone is jealous of what you've got. No one is jealous of how you got it.
Whatever reasons that we usually give ourselves in the beginning for why we can't achieve something, you could almost always find not only just someone, but someone who's achieved world-class levels of success with worse conditions than you currently have, which then means it's absolutely possible. And then the only thing that it takes to get there is work.
You don't achieve worthwhile goal or they take time. Relentless pursuit and day out. That's what it takes. But also, things don't usually fall apart quickly either. It's a slow process. A little slip here, a little setback over there.
The only true test of intelligence is if you get what you want out of life. And there are two parts to that. One is so you know how to get it. And the second is wanting the right things, knowing what to want in the first place. Whenever I get to a low point where I think, why do I even bother? I just remind myself, this is when most people stop. And this is why they don't win. And this relates to another one, which is a reminder for the gladiators in the arena who feel beat up and scarred with no hope in sight. Building a business is hard. Hard feels shitty. This is what hard feels like. And this is why most people can't do it. But you can.
Two forms of pain.
Sir,
Breaks you and the pain that changes you. That's the pain of progress. The pain that destroys you isn't this shit.
little warm up. We're gonna do some chest.
It's later in life. Knowing
Little warm up. We're finna do some chest. A little bit of bench real quick. And it's game time. So I'm gonna not post on my stories on Instagram because they've been kind of tweaking. We gonna go to TikTok.
Content tips for you guys.
So let's start posting on TikTok. I gotta learn this TikTok because it's like a whole different vibe than Instagram, but that's maybe what we need just to stay in the mix. So I'm about to learn TikTok, y'all. We're about to get it cracking, bro. Like, I don't even know what where's the music? Ain't got no gunner. Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to use TikTok, bro. This joint it's kind of different, bro. It's kind of different, but I think I figured it out. It's just like the edit is a little bit different than Instagram, but it's all good. We in the mix. Definitely gonna take me longer to post on TikTok in the beginning. So,
That's it.
took us extra like 30 seconds than it usually would to post on the TikTok. But that's all we wanted to do. Go to
Along the way, then you're setting yourself up for nothing. Of what I'm at.
crazy. I'm gonna pause this because I don't want it to.
We don't make.
We just mic'd up, so we gonna set the tripod. I want to get out some, like talking head reels, really because I'm paying for the subscription that edits them for me, and I have not been using it. So we are about to get some of those out real quick.
Do nothing, say nothing, you're never going. But if you're something, if you do something, you become something.
I already know my first video. Let me do a little mic check live on the daily. Let me see. Mic check, day 6 of the daily mic check live. All right, so I think it's going so smooth. All right, got my first video idea real quick. We set up the camera. Which says that why most people that are trying to make money online truly never make money online. On the money, by the way. All right, so let me do another one real quick. I just cooked that low key, but let me try to do like 5. All right, next 5. All right, with a different little angle on. It took me 6 years to realize what I'm about to teach you in the next 60 seconds. Hey. Cooked. All right, so then we want to just rock out with that for now. Maybe I'll just do something while benching low key, just to give like a new little vibe. Let me see what kind of hook I want to go with. I think I should. And we're gonna actually go up a little bit. See if we got some 35s. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely a low weight, high rep type of guy, man. So I didn't know I was in a wild car accident in my early 20s and broke my nose, strained my back, strained my neck. I had to do physical therapy for like 3 months. So I ain't trying to hurt myself out here, man. We're just trying to get a good work in, get that good work in. Let me pick a new little angle. Let me see what I'm gonna say real quick. I'm committed to helping college students, 9-to-5ers, and anybody that's just looking to add extra money to their life. 75 with the easiest side hustle in the world. So surveys and IBM market research is by far the easiest way you can add more income to your life. And I want to teach you how. So much so that I'm doing a free masterclass. I used to charge thousands for this information. Now I'm giving it out for free because most of the time, honestly, people that don't pay attention, but I know you're probably different. So if you want to sign up for that's actually going to net you some money for the long term, free in the comment section, I'll send you a free ticket. Pretty sure I flamed that one too, by the way. Not even look at it. I know I flamed it. So that was 3. We just gonna do 3. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to probably switch outfits. Might do one with my shirt off. Try to go stupid real quick. But nah, I think we want to chill for now and actually get this workout in. So 3 little joints. We're gonna edit those later, man. But yeah, let's get back to this work. I didn't even count how many I did. But I'm gonna get that content out. We are going to do some extra credit just to make sure. That's a fact. Oh man, day in the life, y'all. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you also comment real ones in the chat, all caps. If you haven't had our first real one join the community yet, so you could be the first right now. Comment real one in the comment section. For real.
Get up early, do some kind of workout, eat good foods, clean your room, make a list of things that you're supposed to do in your life, and then wake up in the morning and do those things that you put on the list.
It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the noise. Get back to the mental lab.
You're going to lose sleep. You'll doubt whether it'll work. You'll stress to make ends meet. You won't finish your to-do list. You'll wonder whether you made the right call and have no way to know. For you, this is what hard feels like. And that's okay. Everything worth doing is hard. And the more worth doing it, the greater the payoff, the greater the hardship. If it's hard, good. It means no one else will do it more for you.
The ultimate lesson here is this. Everybody's on their own path. And I don't want to judge someone for wanting to be.
Okay, guys, TikTok is pushing this.
I'm gonna do a little TikTok story in the mix. Day 6, comment, you guys. You know what time it is. Got the gear. Just shot some content in here too. But you know what time it is, man.
Free and easy. I just want you to understand that there's a cost to that. And the cost that you're going to have to that isn't going to come until later. Most people need to shut the fuck up and focus on that version of themselves they want to become and actually be willing to become it. And that's what's ultimately it's not going to be your morning routine. It's going to be the work that you fucking do to become that version of yourself that is the exact version that you know you're supposed to become, and then being proud of it. That's what's going to create the fulfillment that you're searching for.
There's no shame to admit that you're afraid because there's no courage without fear. And when I made peace with that, it changes everything in my life because I made peace. And I said it to even in my opponents, like, yeah, I'm scared of you. But no matter what, I'm going to freaking walk the walk and there's nothing you can do.
I'm telling you, it is worth it. And you know what? You actually know it's worth it. That's why you're asking this question. You know it's worth it to have discipline, but you think there's an easier way. You think that it's something that people have. You think that when Jocko's alarm clock goes off, It's like, oh, just like my father taught me, I rise and I shine. No, it's like the pillow feels soft and comfortable.
Yeah.
And the alarm clock is banging on my head and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Get after it. I know it's worth it. And you know it's worth it.
Turn your feelings off when it comes down to you what would be better. What that means is when that alarm clock goes off, your feelings got to go away. It's raining outside, it's cold outside, but you don't want to put those long hours in at work. That's what I'm talking about. Your feelings must go away.
You have to ask how to get motivated to go to the gym. You don't need to be going to the gym. You don't want it enough. When you're sick and tired of looking and feeling like shit, you'll show up, mother. I'll see you there. Because you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be like, that. You're going to want to be in the gym. You want.
If I could go back, I'd tell younger me, you're going to do some pretty great things, but you do not need to be great. All you have to do is be yourself. That will always be enough.
You should be a monster. You should be ruthlessly ambitious and then learn how to control it. And it's that old expression. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
I had to stop thinking normal. I can no longer be a common man walking around doing common things. You have to make the decision whether you want to be.
We're going to post this ball. We on day by day, brick by brick. We're about to keep this ball rolling. And yeah, y'all, wish y'all the best of holidays. We're going to be tapped in again tomorrow as well. We had a super productive day. Probably about to, after I finish kind of editing this and posting this vlog, probably just I'm going to eat in a second. And we're going to do it all over again tomorrow. So appreciate y'all for real. If you haven't already, drop some questions down below if you made it this far in the video. And yeah, we're literally about to keep this ball rolling. So yeah, day 3, day 4 tomorrow. We're going to keep documenting this journey, roll to $1 million. And yeah, so appreciate y'all for making it this far. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I want to say this too at the end. Easiest side hustle in the world, surveys and high paid market research. I suggest any and everybody, if you're looking for something that can add extra income to your life in 2025, surveys and high paid market research is the easiest way to do so. All right. It's the process where Fortune 500 companies pay everyday people like me, like you, to get paid for our opinions on products and services that are coming out in the future. All right, I'm doing a free workshop this week. Opinions for Cash workshop. Google that. You'll be able to find it. But check the description as well. And I'll probably have it in there too. We're doing like a weekly call. Well, I'm going to just be helping people for free, right? And then if you want to work with me and my team, you definitely can. But I'm going to give you guys 1 second for free on those calls. We're going to post this vlog. We on day by day, brick. I gotta watch the vlogs. Know what I mean? So we're gonna do another set of this for sure. Keep the ball rolling.
Yes, whether you just want to be mediocre and everything's okay.
It's grind season, homie. It's not about today. It's about the future. You do the work now and all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole nother stratosphere.
You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the unpopular decision and become comfortable in your own skin. And if you are not a person that you are comfortable being alone with, that is the one person in this universe that you have full power, full right, and full responsibility to change.
Life isn't fair.
About to just keep. Let's do some more bench. We're gonna kind of burn out here. So we just can't do no more. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? I need a spot. You know what here it'll be? That should be good though. I'll probably put these little spotter things up. Just in case. Ain't gonna die in here. Y'all be the only ones to hear me scream. I'll be in here screaming. It'd be nobody in here to help me, bro. Golly. That should be good.
Okay. It's time to decide clubs, partying, trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing? Like every time I text you and invite you to go do something cool, you always studying. Because I'm trying to get it. Let me tell you something, homie. These women ain't going nowhere. These clubs, these parties, all this shit ain't going nowhere. The more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are to focusing on your molding and shaping and developing your ideas and your craft so that when it's time for you to make your rounds, you're going to fly.
There is a period in everybody's journey where they are so different because they've started to do new things that they no longer fit in with their old set of friends, but they're not sufficiently developed that they've gained their new set of friends. And they're unsure. Should I go back? Should I lean back into getting a bag in with the boys on a weekend? Is that the highest, way that I could live my life passion forward? Because that's what everybody else does. And that lonely chapter that's in the middle is something that a place where they want to be hasn't gone through.
Don't rely on social media. Put it down, turn it off, shut up.
Be quiet, learn, read, relax. Get better. Third part of your life to return. Today, I'm no longer to be a loser. Today, I'm going to change my path. I'm going to get over past success. I don't care how long that road is. I'm going to see it through no matter what. Because you know what? Enough years. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not happy with this. I'm tired of making excuses. I'm trying to go through the same circle of motion.
Set up a schedule and just do the work. You wake up one day, you feel this way. You wake up the next day, you feel another way. And it's just not helpful to base your structure or your goal on how you stick to what you put down on paper.
Every morning, every day of our lives, we have choices to make. You have the choice to
Stop running from the potential of what you can be, guys. It's inside of you. It's always been there.
It's up to you. The ball's in your court. No more. You should be a monster. You should be ruthlessly ambitious and then learn how to control it.
Once I see where I was broken, then I can attack that weakness. I can fill in that gap. I can reinforce that breach. All the pain, all the work, all the sacrifice to get them is well worth it. If anything, it's a small down payment for the price and the reward you got. And that feeling I once felt, how do you ever turn your back on it?
You won't die. And if you do die, you won't care because you'll be dead. Best case, you win. Worst case, it won't matter.
Ending is for the obsessed. You must be obsessed if you want to win. You must be obsessed with the goal, the journey, the outcome, the experience, the rejections, the resilience, the grit. And throughout that journey, as you hit these micro wins, celebrate them and then lock back in.
You want your life to be better? I can't help you. Lee can't help you. Joe Rogan can't help you. Harvey can't help you. God can help. Only you can help you. Grab your phone, get a notebook, and write down what the fuck you're going to do this year.
Hard times create soft times, creates soft men, create hard times.
You were there. You know this. There was no one to pick up the law to go in there. It was you. There was no patent back at 300 and at 275 at 250 at 220. No, that was you.
I will do what is required. And this work needs to. And there's just no way around it. It's just looking at the face of the work and it's like smiling back at me like no one else is going to do it.
There was no weight loss program. Mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you hit that rock bottom.
We can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell.
How can you expect to have faith in yourself if you can't even keep your own word? So the problem is we sacrifice the thing that we want, which is self-worth, which is validation.
It's time to unwrap the potential you can be. Superior, man. It's within every single one of us. And the people that have risen to that level were no different than any one of us. He did, and they're willing to work their ass off to get it. I firmly believe when you give everything you got to something, right? I'm talking about blood, sweat, and tears, everything you got to something, right? The peace in that, not the result, or the peace is the fact that I gave everything I had to because this is who I am.
Yeah.
So now, even if it doesn't turn out the way I want it to,
Yeah.
I didn't go to the NFL. That was a dream I had since I was 7. It didn't happen, but it was a certain level of peace that resided inside of me because I knew September 9th, 2006, my last tackle, I can honestly say with every fiber of my being, I gave everything I had to. And so if God said, ain't this your time? We done with it? All right, cool. What's next? What you need is the one thing I talk in my book, which is straight up, brutal work ethic. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world.
You see this guy here staring back at you? That's your toughest opponent. Every time you get into the ring, that's who you're going against. I believe that in boxing, and I do believe that in life.
I kept going because what else is the alternative? To be average again. That sucks, man. And it really sucks when you've tasted success at one point in your life.
You know, greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up. So just a mentality, really.
Your biggest enemy is you. My whole book is about you battling yourself. People don't understand it's you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you. Nobody else. It's you.
If everybody who's like at the bottom and feels like they have nothing going for them, reframe that as I have nothing going for me, which also means that I have nothing to lose by taking action. It makes you a much more dangerous person.
Champions do daily what everybody do occasionally. Everybody else. You just do it daily. You're not.
Yeah, we do.
You're not extraordinary. You just do the ordinary extra. That's it. You. That's what makes you
separates you.
It's the what if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be. And just me talking about that, I have the hair going up on my arms because it makes me just like, what if?
I never ran from anything because I had nobody to go to. I've always had that, where I'm going. Only people me. Ain't nobody there. You know, I'm always my force to deal with myself. So
You find no instance in that. Too happy, too nice. And we're not even taught how to live in happiness. That just comes naturally to us. Happy moments, but the dark times, man, you can't get there unless you put yourself there.
Whenever I get to a low point where I think, why do I even bother? I just remind myself, this is where most people stop. And this is why they don't win. And this relates to another one, which is a reminder for the gladiators in the arena who feel beat up and scarred with no hope in sight. Building a business is hard. Hard feels This is what hard feels like. And this is why most people can't do it, but you can.
I define words a lot because it helps me kind of like make sense of the world. And like exceptional is like an obvious one, right? We use the word exceptional like you are not like everyone else. But even saying it like that, like you are not like everyone else. And so if someone says you're not like everyone else, then you can just reframe that as like, I am exceptional. And that's not a bad thing.
So know what your intent as the commander of your life, know what your intent is, and then fight with everything you've got.
Is your goal to survive or thrive or flourish? Because you have probably dealt with everything that life has thrown at you so far. Do you think that it's because of the way that you grasped and controlled and feared and ruminated? Or could it be because you're a capable, competent, gifted person and the world is fundamentally fair and over a long enough time?
Like, that's why failure is so important. Like failing and fucking up and making mistakes. It's very important. That's how you learn. Let's see the bad feeling that you get from something that you shouldn't have done or wish you didn't do or wish you did better. Like especially failing at something where you half-assed it and you just feel a loser. Like that just teaches.
If what's driving you to ascend that hierarchy is because it's going to make you better and the people around you better, that's good. If you're doing it for your own ego, though, that's a problem.
You could shift from this is hard to no one else will be able to do this. And it flips from being a thing that you're like, oh, poor me, to oh, poor everyone else that you have.
We think it's further away than it is. And because we
get
think
this
it's
money.
so far away, Jay, we create patterns and behaviors in our life that perpetually keep it there.
If only you wish to be happy, this could be easily accomplished, but we wish to be happier than other people, and this is always difficult, for we believe others are happier than them.
You fall in love with your own intelligence, boy, and you're going to be in some sort of trouble because I don't care how smart you are, you're not smart enough, and that is not the only virtue.
Do you actually want to do it? What's going to stop you? Nothing. And if you don't really want to do it, what's going to stop you? Just about anything that comes up. Just about any obstacle that gets in your way becomes an excuse. It becomes a reason. It becomes a rationale for not proceeding down that path.
Because if you're willing to go through all the battle you got to go through to get to where you want to get, who's got the right to stop you? I mean, maybe some of you guys got something you never finished, something you really want to do, something you never said to somebody, something, and you're told no, even after you pay your dues. Who's got the right to tell you that? Who? Nobody. It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no. After you earn right to be who you want to be and do what you want to do.
It's all in your mind. Whatever you hold in your mind will tend to occur in your life. If you continue to believe.
So we did bench. I don't know how many we did. Now we going these tricep pull downs. Did 25. I think I'm going to do 4 sets 25. Try to do 100. Why not? Shout out to Russell Westbrook. Yeesh. Yeah, we're going to go for 25 again. And yeah, 425. Y'all heard it. I already said it, so I got to do it now. I already said it. So
You will continue to get what you have always gotten. If you want different results in your life or your work, all you have to do is change your mind. You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man.
Make the unpopular decisions and become comfortable in your own skin. And if you are not a person that you are comfortable being alone, that is the one person in this universe that you have full right and full
not usually a slammer with weights in the gym, but that joint popped my arm in a good way. Sheesh. Gonna take a little break. You're gonna stay right there at that weight too. Do another 25 halfway down.
Is enough. And sometimes we lose track of that, you know? And yeah, so for anybody out there, you know, you're enough, man.
So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you don't care enough about yourself. And that's what you need to really research is, man, why am I not doing this for myself? That is the number one purpose in life, is to better oneself. So that's the only purpose. So the reason I get up every day, even though there's no race, there's no school, there's nothing in front of me, is because I have pride in myself.
And I'm telling you, you don't need to determine. I'm telling you it's worth it. And you know what? You know it's worth it to have discipline, but you think there's an easier way. You think that it's something that people have. You think that when Jocko's alarm clock goes off, it's like, oh, just like my father taught me. I rise and it's like the pillow feels soft and comfortable. Yeah. And the alarm clock is banging on my head and I don't like it. But you know what? Get after it. I know it's worth it. And you know it's worth it.
Here's the thing though.
We all know it's worth it.
He was like, the only thing that you can do is win so big that all of them constantly compare themselves to you. And then you'll forget they exist. And he's the best revenge. He's like, it's the only one. There's no other revenge. Because everything else does show that you were thinking about these people all day long, which means they win by default. He's like, and when you win, that's when you become so big that they shrink into irrelevance. You cast a shadow that no one even can see them behind you.
I became obsessed with being the best that God ever created. Am I that? I don't care. I believe it. And I was trying to tell him, once you become obsessed with something, obsessed, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say, you got to be balanced. To be the best in the world, the best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great.
It's never going to make you feel good if you're leaving it on the table. If you're not exercising your potential, you don't have a mission. The reason you feel like is because you know that you're letting your potential die on the vine. You're letting your potential go to waste. And that is an underlying condition that's causing you this anxiety, causing you this stress, causing you this uncomfortable place. But the reality is, the underlying problem is you're not exercising your potential. And for that reason, you feel like that's it.
No, I really don't have regrets. I am a person that says, as soon as you look back into history and you come up with something that you feel like you want to change, something else has to change. So
what about your biggest disappointment?
Once again, that's the same analogy. Disappointment to me, to be successful, you got to have something that's not successful. To be happy, you got to have disappointment. So I think all of those things have evolved, happened to make me who I am.
All you want to do is go back home. You want the warmth. You may want something to eat. You want your girl to hold you. All those things have come from there that 1 second. This is where people lose. So what I do in that 1 second, because we all think about quitting, but what you have to do in that 1 second is hard to process information during pain, because that pain takes over and you can't think rationally. You're thinking about fight or flight, save yourself. That's not a rational thought. It's not a thought that's going to get you through hard times.
If you had a crazy human, what would you put them through to make them tough? It probably wouldn't be a really chill life. What would you put them through to make them patient? You probably wouldn't give them things immediately. It's just like we want these traits, but each of the traits has a price tag attached to it. And it's just like, do you want to pay the price tag to get the thing? And so I think if people reframe the period of life that they're going through as the price that they're paying out of their wallet, but the wallet is their time, seconds of life that they're trading for, then I think more people will be willing to make the trade. Because at least when I look at myself, like when I'm 80 something years old, I'm looking back at my life, I want to have these traits. But in order to have those traits, I know I have to go through these things. And I think for me, that's given me a lot of comfort in hard times.
Life isn't fair. And so what are you going to do about it? I knew that no one's going to miracle me to be somebody special. So mentality is the only thing that gets us through life. I was an underdog. We are all underdogs in life. Even the baddest person in the world think that way. She should always.
That's 100. I think I'm about to do some push-ups and then we'll end with abs for the day. Yeah, we did. It was solid. I was solid, my boy. For sure. I was solid. Yeah, man. And our battery about to die. I don't think I've ever vlogged like a full workout like this either. So first for everything. You know what I mean? Oh, gotta get a knee brace today, y'all. Like a full knee brace for sure. So I don't know what's going on with my knee. I still feel it too. I'm like, yo, it's been like 2 weeks. I might be gassing. It might have been like a week. But I'm like, dang, bro. I just never had knee problems. So I got something on my knee. I'm like, dang, yo. Never had any problems with my knee. So, but let's get these push-ups. Then we just gonna go diamond the whole time. We gonna push for like 15, 5 times. Something like that. Yeah, probably 15, 5 times. My arms are cooked, so I know I probably couldn't do 25. I'll see how I'm feeling when I start. Maybe push it to 25. Whew. Solid workout though, y'all. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. Trying to get our first subscriber. Make sure you comment real one in the chat. We're trying to get our first one to comment real one. That's gonna be my YouTube community, the real ones. Welcome back, the real ones. And yeah, y'all, we're finna finish this workout. Excuse me. Body break it down, by the way. The workout, body's like, why are you up at 5 a.m. in the gym? Oh my gosh. Yeah, all right, let's get this money. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's all I got. 15 5 times it is. Ain't no way I was getting 25. Sheesh.
Come on.
It's rarely the information or the intensity that makes things hard. It's the sticking with it that makes it hard. And so the desire that we have to quit is simply breaking the consistency. And so that's why consistency has always been the hardest thing for most people to achieve. But the intensity of what you have to do to be successful is much lower than most people expect. And so oftentimes they suffer significantly more in a short period of time than is required to be successful over a much longer period of time with much lower intensity. The path of personal development is befriending uncertainty. And so I obviously sit from the entrepreneurial perspective, but almost all decisions that you make in the beginning, you have incomplete data and you have to make decisions anyways. And so it's growing comfortable with taking your best bad guess and being directionally correct rather than searching for a perfect answer, because a perfect answer assumes perfect information, which you can only have after you begin. And so in some ways, making a decision is the perfect answer so that you can get the information to then improve the quality of the decision later.
Go do something that's hard. Go try and accomplish something that's hard. You may win, you may lose, you may succeed, you may fail. I'll tell you what, you'll be better if you don't accept that challenge. If you don't step up and step into that cold water and you sit on your couch and eat Doritos, I can tell you this is not a good move. Don't do that. Just get up, move towards that challenge and go attack it. And you may be successful and you may not be successful, but you will be better. And the next challenge after that, you're going to be even more prepared for. And then you're going to win. That's life without those challenges. It's existence. Don't just exist. Go live.
So it's like if you're playing a video game and the way to win the game was to make the most successful character, right? You would have probably a really character-driven human being in terms of like, they'd be patient, they'd be hardworking. Like you think about all these traits that they would have, right? They'd probably be tough emotionally, like, et cetera. All right, cool. That's the character. And that's the person who's going to be really successful. We can all probably agree on that. Okay, how do you create someone who, right? So all of a sudden, if we had to then engineer the game in order to boost those points, we'd have to get them beat up a lot so that they could get tough. We'd have to make them wait a long time so they could become patient. And so the point that you made about like these people who become really successful have these traits and also share the fact that they've been through all this. It's like, well, they got the trait from the and then the trait was the ultimate output of the experience. And that trait.
Not gonna lie, I've been stalling so hard. All right, we're about to get to it. We're gonna turn the motivation off for a second. Let's get straight to it, man. Leave. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I do one for extra credit because I took so long. All right. I don't know what time it is.
You develop the ability to force yourself into work. It doesn't have to be obsessed to be a thing that you have to do. Those I can't catch a break guys, get them the away from me. I can't be around those guys. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't buy it. Because everybody has bad breaks. I've had a ton of bad breaks. But you know what I did? I stayed up. And I thought through it. And I figured out what I did wrong. And then I went back. It's like...
Let me get some music on, y'all. For real. This is Key John. Boone. It's called Bounce Back. Trying not to get like demonetized. I don't even know what demonetization is. So I don't know. Hopefully shout out the name helps. I don't even know. But down the line, I'll figure out the whole monetization thing. Oh, man, bro. On that Christian rap, by the way, that's what I'm trying. Listen to a lot of Juice WRLD. RIP my boy Juice WRLD. He was one of my favorite artists. Way ahead of his time. Young bull, man. RIP Juice WRLD. I was a big fan for real. So I listen to him still, but I've been trying to listen to more Christian music, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I don't know where I found this guy from, but he be snapping.
Yeah, the hardest I might just isolate a couple days just to come back to my sense. Might not be where I want, but I think the Lord got me
me, I may need people, they me bad, but Lord, I gotta be forgiven. I was never in a main since back then. Played out, washed up, damn go, stayed alone, now to myself. They say I'm going outside. I was really at my loss, and people laughed and clown bad. Said I can't.
Man, Jesus also close, not even pay for get between us. Buddy went crazy. Cam about to die, so I'm about to start this video. I'll see y'all when we get back to the crib. Yes, Sirski. Psych, you know we got another battery on us now. You know we stay prepared, so we got one more to 15 push-ups. And then we gonna head out of here for real. Let's get it.
We bounce back. Hold on. Paul said, posted my weakness. I had faith before I came up. I believe before I seen it. Me and Jesus also close, not even paper get between us. I can't keep my love for him a secret. I'm not like Nicodemus. You really think I'm playing for joy? But holy disciples of all. See that this my calling. Can't take life for granted. I just see my big cousin in a coffin. In my past life, yeah, without Christ, man, I always felt exhausted. Jesus ain't even have to take my life, but I'm glad because he bought it. Yeah.
As well as he called him Keon. I said Keyjon earlier. My boy Keon. Nah, it doing hard, bro. You got a banger, bro. Can't lie to you, man. A little banger. This is Hovey Closer featuring Tori Deshawn. I think this came out a while ago. We're gonna do these leg raises to end this. That's a wrap for the workout, bro. This was gruesome. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I'm trying to bring you to side, but this living of my life is a whole conversation. I try to with your brothers and sisters and Christ that losing their life, cause his mission is dangerous. I got some brothers that's overseas, don't even know him, but trust me, we speak the same language. Sure, he was on his own turf and his own people let them hang me. What if we seen him in party? I know, don't need he didn't pay now to say this. I'ma drink this juice to say remembrance. Huh? Yeah, I'm from nowhere where it get weak. I guess that's the reason that he's selling 200 stocks beer. What's up? But you can't mess it up, they put me on the shelf, but you stay clone. You've always been.
Shout out my boy Juice WRLD, man. R.I.P., bro.
It's for it. Up to there, that's all down. Okay, it's for it. But kiss, this shit is for bro. I'm trying to put some Philly, right? You do got me my feelings, right? You always, right? You know that I'm that nigga. Tries to pull that trigger, right? Pull you like a trigger, digger, right? Fantasize, pull out the come out for every time we fight. Only way to stop playing for you. Don't serve no drugs, no smoke. That's the real man. Cause who part blue? You say, man. I say that to say that you give me the same feeling. I'ma say you good for me. Good thumbs up from my family. We have at the end, even though we always ain't good.
When I tell you a banger, bro, R.I.P. my boy Juice, man. And it's the last set, so you know what time it is. Game time, solid work.
I'm going everywhere. I don't know what it's hard. It's hard. Every girl the same, girl, I put that on my heart. Girl, really should have done that shit. That's a rap thing, look like a church. And I tell her that's even though it's probably shadows. I still see your shadows. I know that she's special. I said she gon' change. Say he wanted it. We separated, but we still at. We separate the rock star. Expressing my feelings. Oh, fast it down. Not too much now. Down. Some shit just screaming out loud. It's screaming to the crowd. Don't crash out. Tell me what they still hate now. Lily try to turn a heart breakdown in my heart. Every time I love, I fall
by the floor, man. I found out the plug was her ex. Next thing you know, I'm her next boyfriend. Shout out to my boy Juice, man. But we got the workout done. We about to get back to it. Get upstairs. We made like 6, 7 pieces of content while in here, so gotta edit all that. But overall, man, solid. Trying to leave anything? Just came, saw, and conquered, bro. Solid workout, man. I used all of my footage. I think I was in there for like an hour. This may just be like a workout. So day 6, daily vlog, done. Hope y'all got some vibes. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. My tag. But it's a wrap. Put a solid one in. And the elevator came quick, praise God. No, we got a solid workout in, man. Solid. Finna get some protein, get some breakfast, have a productive day. As y'all know, I got the day scheduled by the hour as the lock screen, so definitely, damn. Praise the Lord. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior till the day I die. Easy the fact of the matter, man. Oh, man. Solid workout today, man. And we got a lot done the workout. Content-wise, so what up? Yeah, y'all, we're gonna end this vlog. I'm about to shower, eat. We might just end it here, so appreciate y'all for rocking out with me during this vlog. Hope we got some vibes. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. We got the lit tagline, boy. I'm sorry, Cliff. They should be getting scared, look, when I be talking so loud. It's all right. But yeah, y'all, if you haven't already, make sure you comment real one in the comment section. Day 6. Daily vlog. We're gonna go for the next 6 months. So I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Appreciate y'all if y'all rocked out with me over the last however long this vlog is. And again, I'll see y'all next one. Positive vibes to all. Let's get it.